Michael with Castonia's Tractor, and today I'm going to talk about planter maintenance. Well, it's that time of year to pull the planters out of storage and get them ready for the upcoming season. Today I'm going to talk about the fertilizer system on the planter. John Deere planters have two different fertilizer systems on them. They either have a flow divider on them or they have a pressurized system on the fertilizer. First off, I'm going to talk about the flow divider, if that's what your planter has. Each season, it should be took apart. Just simply remove the cap, make sure the spring is intact, and the bushing, and you also have a seal. Remove them, and each season, you should make sure the piston is free to move in and out. If you disassemble and the piston is stuck, you can simply take a chrome socket, what I use, to press the piston out. There is also an inner insert inside you can remove and clean. Once you remove all the parts, you can clean them with hot soapy water. And the inner insert just simply fits in, and it has to line up with the pin, so the holes are lined up with the delivery ports. If the pin is missing when you go to insert the inner part, I have used a drill bit to stick in there because that pin is not a part number in the John Deere system. The cone, make sure it's not scuffed up or scratches on it. You can take a Brillo pad and clean it and smooth it out to make sure it slides freely in and out. And once again, you just reassemble it and put it back on the planter. On a flow divider system, you have these check valves. It's a good idea to check them, and what I would recommend is just to replace these with a diaphragm check valve. Your hoses on the planter, sometimes if they're not flushed out and fertilizer is left in them, you can get a lot of residue in it, which is fertilizer that crystallizes and sticks to the sides of the inner wall of the fertilizer hose. That's why it's very important to flush it out with water before and after each season, because once that dries on and it's almost impossible to remove it from the inside of the hose, then the hose will simply have to be replaced. The other system is a pressurized system that uses orifices that maintain pressure, and it does a lot better job getting the gallons per acre from row to row. John Deere does not offer this system anymore, and what I would like to see, any planter that has this system on it should be converted over to a pressurized system. It's very simple to do. All you do is remove the flow divider on top of the piston pump, put in a T, and come off that with two 3/4 inch hoses to a red ball manifold system, and then off that we'll feed each row with a diaphragm check valve and orifice, and then we'll run it down to the row unit. The advantage of this, with the monitoring system, you can monitor which row plugs up or too much flow. So this system is a lot better than the flow divider. This is the location where you would find the flow divider on the planter. This is how we replace the flow divider to a pressurized system with a T and two 3/4 inch hoses running to our monitoring system. Also, you want to maintain the correct tire pressure on your tire to contact wheel with this 28 psi. So an ending note, keep your system clean, and if you do have a flow divider, maintain it and service it. And if you want to, we can convert it over to a pressurized system here in this shop. Thank you.